Hey, how's it going? My name is Nathan, and Okay, so let me start this off. Have you ever noticed that you go into a store or anything for to buy anything, and you realize that they have a bunch of stuff, but it's just not you? You ever noticed that? Well, I'm here to change it. Okay. I'm not gonna have you fill out an online survey like those big corporate stores because honestly, here's the corporate, here's the store, and here are you. You're down here. They don't get it. They don't get the picture. Um, the stores are selling almost for themselves. They're not selling for the people. They don't take in consideration on what people really want. It's what they want you to have. So I'm here to change that. Hopefully in a year, I will have my own clothing store and I will have my own clothing brand. Now, I'm not saying I'm not gonna, sell other different companies or brands, not companies, brands, uh, clothing and stuff like that. But honestly, I just want to sell mainly my stuff. Now, the reason I'm making this video is just to give you some insight to keep, in the back of your head, just uh, just so you know what I'm all about. I'm hoping to look back on this video and be like, this is exactly where I'm at now. Not right now, but at least with the mindset of bringing stuff that you guys want. It's almost like if you can make a t-shirt or a pair or a hat, you're not gonna have to go into lids and have it customly made and pay like what, like 60, 50, 60 bucks. You come to me, from the feedback that I've got or taken from you guys for quality clothing and not only good art and also what represents you. I want my clothing to be able to express the mood, your personality, and all different kinds of things. So if you leave a video response in the bottom, that'd be awesome. A couple of different questions are gonna pop up on the screen for you to answer, and yeah. So once I get it rolling, you'd be like, you could come in a year from now or something like that, or write me and be like, hey, like back in the day when you made that first video for your new clothing company before you even really started, um, I was like filling out surveys and stuff like that, and you know what, you may even get free clothing and stuff like that from me. The good thing is that I take my time with it. I'm not just click click click, send out a shirt, hope people like it. I'm focused on what do you want to see on a t-shirt. I'm not gonna have like three different lines and have a logo on the front. I don't feel like that's really like expressing somebody. That's showing, that's for the brand advertisement. I feel like if you're gonna purchase something, you need to purchase something for you, not because your friends are gonna oh, he wears this brand, she wears this brand. I really feel like clothing, since we have to wear it, which is probably a good thing for many people. um, uh, I want it to be able to for you to express yourself without spending a bunch of money or having to design your own stuff, um, which is going to cost you a lot of money. I want you to be able to go onto my online store eventually, see something that you like and not have to pay $60 just to get two t-shirts. I want to be able to make it so you're gonna pay for what you get. I'm not trying to become a millionaire, like a bazillionaire or whatever, even a millionaire. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to focus on the thing that I love the most, which is being able to express myself in a bunch of different ways. You might have noticed with my videos, I'm not consistent. I don't have the same sort of video over and over. I just do it whenever I feel like it. And that's probably a good thing about me. I'm not gonna just I'm not gonna sit there and have the same thing over and over. You'd be like, well, didn't I just watch that last week? There's nothing really different about that. So I'm not making my YouTube yet with this video on it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to post it on my channel, and then once I get everything set up, like a brand name, or a store name, just different things like that, you know, get it going on the internet first, you know, try to pick up the stuff, and then like eventually I can open up my own store. You know, it's not going to be some big store where nobody's going to help you. Like I'm going to have like 2 people, you know, me, somebody else, you know, running the, you know, cash register. But they're also, I figured out from working retail, you have to not, you know, you're not going to over indulge somebody and make them want to buy your stuff. Like you're going to want to make it personal with them. I walked into too many stores where it's like they almost just throw you the deals and you don't have time to like connect with the clothing, you know. You don't have time to like think about stuff before they're already telling you what you're supposed to buy. I don't feel it should be that way. And so yeah, I'll probably have some pictures come up on here just to let you know I did draw all this stuff. None of it is copywritten at all. And so for anybody who tries to take it, trust me, I have the original, so just don't try to take it. You may say that, yeah, I'm copying somebody else's. Well, actually, they copied somebody else, all those Solon and stuff like that. All those artists copy somebody else. And it was probably a couple 100 years ago or whenever this started, you know, with the Day of the Dead type of look. Now mine has a different style to it. I'm not focused on one, you know, one little thing. Like each of my stuff, like it's not gonna be like tatted right here and say the same thing on every single shirt. You know, it's not gonna have like a typical design. You know, I'm trying to make it so it's personal. You know, so you get a feel, and like it almost has like when you look at the image, like you're getting like a whole story. Instead of just looking at a t-shirt where it's just like blank. Like it's basically blank. You're just seeing colors and lines and stuff. I don't feel like that's really expressing you or anybody, or at least for my sake, I don't feel like that's expressing me. Not only with colors, I'm gonna try to have you know, different color t-shirts. I'm not trying to have them be all, you know, black, but I wanna change it up a bit. I want to bring something that's new, you know. I'm also going to have stuff for boys, girls, and probably even kids clothing too. Just, you know, like little things that you can pick up, you know. I'm not going to have like fancy little things like that, Gucci or whatever. But, I want to make something that everybody can walk into my store. It doesn't matter if you're 60 years old, you know, and you can find something, you know, something, even if you don't buy it. I'll be happy if you walk out and be like, dude, that was dope. Like, that was like a sick drawing. That was sick. Like, I want to design all my stuff. I don't want to become, this is what I'm not going to become, trust me. I'm not going to become one of those stores where they don't even remember and have anything to do with the stuff that's on their clothing. I want to take people's advice, the situations that they've been in, stories and stuff like that, related to art. I mean, I've taken so many different things, like so many different, what is it, like, even just taking, like, the night, you know, you'll see, like, a nice picture, it's supposed to be all sweet, but making it feel like the real world, like somebody's been there before. You know, when you feel like you're so left out, you're so down, like, life's so hard. Like, I want something to be, like, almost like it's going to be a masterpiece of that moment in your life. So, you know, when there is that day where you want to just somebody, you know, somebody to understand you, they're going to look at your shirt and they'll be able to see a side to you. Like I said, it's all going to be my art. I don't want to sound like cocky or anything, but I just want what I'm putting out for people. I'm not going to take the time and put out somebody else's stuff. You know, somebody who's sitting behind a computer just drawing a couple lines or just copy pasting images like that. I don't feel like that's art. I mean, it's some sort, I guess you could say. You know, you have to use your mind to create it, but you're not taking that extra effort. So yeah, like I said, I don't feel like, I mean, because I've been in the situation where I can't even go to a store. I see a shirt and I'm like, wow, that's pretty sick. Like, I would wear that, but I can't even I can't afford it. So I'm not gonna charge you more than what I would want to pay for it. You're gonna say, well, yeah, you're starting out small, so you need to raise up the prices. Well, I don't feel like that's anything. I feel like if you can sell more at a lower price for people so they can, you know, wear something, you know, because of course we have to wear clothes, and they can enjoy it and it'll last them a long time. I feel like that's more important than, you know, you have like 5 people come in and buy the same shirt but it's falling apart, there was no effort really put into it. I feel like I would get more happiness and joy seeing somebody wearing my shirt versus or if I did it like that versus then if I made, you know, a lot of money off of it. I don't feel like it's worth it. I mean, if you think about it, this material, we make it. It's not like it's some gold or something. I mean, we put value to things. Like, you know, if you're gonna go buy a car, it really doesn't cost that much to make a car. It really, you know, nowadays it probably didn't take that much effort to make it. You know, but we put this value on, you know, image and stuff like that. You know, the look and the feel of it and the little special things that come with it. Because I guarantee if I had an iPhone, I got a BlackBerry, but if I had an iPhone, I wouldn't use anything on it. I mean, because they have so much stuff, and that's not a bad thing because somebody does use it. But I want to reach out to everybody. I want everybody to be able to enjoy what I have to contribute to what people are going to look like. So another thing, my stuff, you know, it may offend people. It's not going to be like nude. I can't stand, you know, when you walk into a store and you see some girl, it's like an actual picture too. It's not like it was even drawn, you know, there's no fantasy about it. It's just straight, like it's a naked girl covering up her, you know, parts. And I mean, it's just like a little piece of tape or a little like star or something. And I feel like that's so disrespectful. I feel like why would you put yourself on there? Now they may tweak it a little bit so, you know, you don't really ever know who it is. But it's like, I feel like even just knowing that if I was a girl or a guy, I mean, I'm sure they've done that with guys too. But, I mean, knowing my body is a price tag to somebody, I would feel just the same as if I was like a prostitute or something. And I know that's not even really comparable, but I mean, just putting money on somebody's body, I don't think it's right. So yeah, let me show you something that I've been working on. Now just know that I did draw this and it wasn't copywritten. It was actually a picture that me and my girlfriend took, and also a drawing that I did. So here we go. Now this may not be your type of style, but I will change it up and stuff like that. You know, I'm not focused on one thing. I'm focused on just bringing what's real. I'm not focused on fantasies people make up in their heads about what clothing should be. I feel like it's more of an emotional thing. So I mean, if you come into my shop and you're like, man, like, you know, I need some clothes, I need to impress somebody, like, and if you're and I can tell, like, you know when somebody's lying, you know when somebody's just trying to get a good deal, and I want to make it that way so you can get a good deal. But I mean, I'm not fucking around with no bullshit, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, if you come in and you look like you can't afford it, if you've been in a situation where I can see myself in, then I'll cut you a deal, man. Like, you know, I might give you $5 off, or I might give you, you know, if you buy this now, I'll give you a 10% off for the next one, or 20% off. You know, things like that. Like, if you take the time to help me, I'm definitely gonna help you out. I do feel like people contributing to things is good, but I don't know if I would take. Let me just put it this way. If you actually put emotion and time into your artwork, I would consider putting your stuff on mine. If it has a story behind it, that's exactly what I want. If it's just, you know, a copy-paste image, I'm not really looking for that. I mean, you can go to some other clothing company, you know, that you see in the mall and just throw that on there too. You know, I'm trying to make it a personal thing where people can relate. Like, they'll walk into my store and they'll feel like, wow, this is a place where I'd want to hang out. Like, I want to come here with my friends. Like, and not a place where you feel like, kind of awkward. I feel like everybody's watching me, or you know what that feeling is. Like, I want to bring it to like a personal level, like almost as if you're at home. So yeah, so here's a piece of art that I've been working on, and I did draw it, and I don't know if you can really see it too well, but yeah.